Super Mario Odyssey 2 or new 3D Mario on Switch 2? It's been an entire 7 years since Super Mario Odyssey released, which is a suspiciously long amount of time to wait to announce a sequel. This has led fans to wonder whether Nintendo is planning to release an Odyssey 2 at all. Perhaps they are instead working on a brand new 3D Mario game, the kickoff to a new series in the Mario franchise. Whether it's Odyssey 2 or a new series, it's safe to say we are ready for a new 3D Mario game. 7 years seems like a good enough amount of time for a new game to be developed. Not only that, Super Mario 3D World, the predecessor of Odyssey, released in November of 2013, meaning there was a period of 4 years between the two games. It then makes sense to expect a new game in the series sooner rather than later. So which game is it going to be? Our first idea is the obvious one, that being a sequel to Odyssey. Considering how massively popular the latter was, selling over 29 million units as of December of last year, and how important it was to propel the Switch to the success it's experiencing to this day. Making a sequel just seems like a no-brainer. New worlds, new enemies to copy, there's plenty of things they could do to spice up an Odyssey sequel and make it an even better than the original, especially considering this game has had a hot 7 years in the oven. It's possible that Odyssey 2 is taking so long to release because Nintendo wants to release it on the Switch 2 to motivate people to buy their console. That is, unless they've been pouring their assets into a new engine for a new 3D Mario game. A strong possibility is that Nintendo surprises everyone by making a brand new 3D Mario experience. Not a sequel to anything, a completely new 3D Mario game in a brand new engine. Maybe an open world? Maybe it takes inspiration from all the games and has us go into space or on a tropical island? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this option very interesting. Knowing how Nintendo likes to be unpredictable, it's possible that we could see a new style of game. If you asked me a few years ago, I would have said that considering how efficient it would be for them to make a new game in either the Odyssey or 3D World engine, the chances of us getting a new style of game is extremely low. But hey, Nintendo is the king of left field after all. It's been 7 years now since Odyssey released, so it's likely that Nintendo has been working on a brand new 3D Mario experience. Maybe they want a new, innovative Mario game to market the Switch 2 with. Or perhaps they want to appeal to our nostalgia. Super Mario Galaxy 3. Galaxy 1 and 2 are considered some of the best games Nintendo has ever made, so it's no surprise that people want more. Since 2's release back in 2010, Galaxy fans haven't had much to satisfy their hunger for more. They even got the short end of the stick when Super Mario 3D All-Stars released with no Galaxy 2. But maybe Galaxy 2's absence was on purpose to either release the game by itself later, or even maybe to signal that a new Galaxy game is on the way. A stretch? Yeah, probably, but it has been a long time since both Galaxy games released, so a surprise third entry is definitely possible. Just imagine the new planets they could create, and the soundtrack that would accompany it, and it's easy to find yourself wanting the game to get announced now. A fourth possibility is that Nintendo decides to drop Super Mario Sunshine 2, a sequel to a fan favorite. This July, Sunshine is going to celebrate its 23rd anniversary of release. Wouldn't a new Sunshine be a nice, refreshing way to spend the summer? Just imagine how pretty a new Delfino Island would look with modern hardware. Releasing it this year would be a great way to celebrate the original's release, but it also would just make a fantastic summer game. The only problem is, it's been so long since the release of Super Mario Sunshine. The odds of them releasing a sequel 23 years later is slim, though we have seen it happen from time to time. Take the Crash Bandicoot series, for example. Even though Crash 3 was released all the way back in 1998, a whopping 27 years ago, we saw a new entry to the series only 5 years ago with Crash 4. Crash proves that even though the odds of a Sunshine 2 are extremely low, crazier things have happened. The fifth possibility would be another 3D World or 3D Land style game. As Nintendo learned from the Wii U and 3DS era, these games aren't exactly console sellers. The odds of Nintendo releasing them soon on the Switch 2 are low, but not zero. The final possibility would be a Bowser's Fury style game. The Bowser's Fury engine would serve as a great starting point if Nintendo wanted to make a bigger standalone game in the same style as Bowser's Fury. Given the success of the port and critical acclaim of Bowser's Fury, it would just make sense for a standalone game to perform well. Personally, I would love to see any of these 3D Mario games, but if I had to choose just one, I would choose Super Mario Odyssey 2. The original game has so much potential that could be built off of with wackier ideas in a sequel. Thanks for watching our predictions this year, and make sure to come back to this video after the April 2nd Direct to see how it aged. Subscribe to Game Domain and make sure to hit the notification bell so you'll get notified of next year's predictions. Until next time, this has been Danny with Game Domain, and I'll see you in another video.